Korea is set to sign a multi-billion-dollar contract on its homegrown fighter jet development project, codenamed KFX. It's Korea's largest weapons development project in history, and it aims to produce scores of fighter jets within the next 15 years or so. However, stumbling blocks remain, as our Connie Kim reports.
Korea will push ahead to develop its first indigenous fighter jet as the Defense Acquisition Program Administration and the nation's only aircraft maker, Korea Aerospace Industries, will sign a formal contract on Monday. Under the pact, Korea hopes to produce 120 homegrown mid-tier fighter jets by 2032 to replace its aging fleet of F-4s and F-5s. $7.5 billion will go into developing the fighter, with an additional $8.2 billion going into producing the 120 fighter jets. The $15 billion fighter jet program is Korea's largest weapons development project. Indonesia will also invest and cover 20% of the total cost, based on a tentative deal signed with Korea Aerospace Industries. Jakarta will participate in the design process and production of components, and in turn receive one prototype plane and technological data from Korea. Production of 6 test planes is expected to be completed by June 2026 under the agreement of Korea's State Arms Procurement Agency and the nation's sole aircraft maker. In January, a task force team will be launched consisting of 70 to 80 officials and experts. Development of Korea's first indigenous fighter jet will have to overcome several hurdles yet, as it needs to develop 4 core technologies, including the active electronically scanned radar. Korea and Lockheed Martin agreed on the transfer of 25 combat technologies, but the U.S. barred the American manufacturer from transferring 4 core technologies to Korea in April, citing security reasons. Earlier this month, the U.S. government approved the transfer of the remaining 21 technologies. Concerns remain, however, as Korea may not receive a number of specific sub-technologies needed for the project. Connie Kim, Arirang News.